Hi, welcome back to Animation Teacher. Today I'll show you how to animate on TWOS based off what we did last week with the Franco animation. If you're doing the assignment for, uh, I guess for practice or for one of my assignments, please obviously do some new poses. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show you guys how to set up animating on TWOS based off your keys. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to just show you guys once again what our animation looked like last time. So that's Franco on ones. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to copy and paste this a couple of times. Now I'm just highlighting the keys and holding control as I slide it across the timeline to copy it. Now he's going to disappear because of the exposure. So I'm just going to go to the last frame where he disappears and hit F5 just to make him reappear. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is I'll show you the first technique. Now, before you do anything though, we have to move our eases. If you are doing new poses, then it's okay because you won't have any eases. Everything should be already set to 0. Okay, so this is the posing without any eases. So what you'll have to do is remove the keys actually, or the tweens. And also, you have to make sure that the spacing is on 2s. So you have to make sure everything is evenly paced. So I'm going to add one more space in here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that works. 1, 2. Actually, we need one more here. I'm just going to add one more key. So Shift plus. Actually, sorry, Shift plus here. Okay. All right. So because I have breakdowns here, what I'm going to actually do is key everything starting from the last key and work my way forward here. And for this, what you're going to do is you're going to actually tween it first. So Control K and Control K. What you're going to do for this part is you're going to do something called clicking and dragging. So you basically go to the last tween before the key, you click down and you drag it backwards. And then you do it to the previous key on your new key, click and drag. So what that's essentially creating is an ease automatically, and it's going to ease to frame 31 because you're favoring it as you go down. So we'll do the same thing here. I'm just going to click and drag. So now that it's created the eases, I'm going to take everything, highlight it, Control K to create tweens, and Control L to remove tweens. Once I do that, the next thing you do is you go in and delete or remove keyframe by hitting F7 on all the sandwiched keys, which is to say every other key. So here I have an extra move. So you can do two things here. You can add a key or just shift it over. So I'm going to just shift that over there, and that should work. So this is what the first looks like. And then that's Franco on ones, so on twos, and then on ones. So the second way to do it, instead of clicking and dragging, is if you already have your eases set, all you do then, once you have your eases set, and if you want to have your eases set and you want to convert it to twos, all you do instead of clicking and dragging, because you don't want to click and drag something that already has an ease, remember, it only works if everything is set to 0. But because this animation that I'm on right now has an ease of 70, I don't want to lose that. So what you do is you actually key every frame prior all the way to the end. So you're basically working backwards and keying every single frame. Once you do that, you're going to highlight everything, hit Control K to tween, then Control L to lose all tweens. After you do that, then you remove every other frame. And I'll just move this over. So this is what you get. Okay, so here are the 3 different looks for the exact same action, and I'll just loop that. Now, at first, you might think this actually looks exactly the same, but really with the trained eye, I think you'll start to see that there's more weight and I guess believability in terms of action when you're watching the animation on twos. When it happens on ones, it actually feels a little mechanical. Now, I don't mean one is better than the other, but visually speaking, there's more weight when you're doing stuff on twos. So again, it depends on the show that you work on. It depends on the look that you're going after. But basically, those are the 2 options that you have. Actually, the third option is to do a combination of the 2. But that's for another lesson. So I'll save this as Franco animation on twos. If you'd like a copy of this work file, just hit me up and I will hook you up. So until next time, thanks for watching. Animation Teacher. Bye.